Jack Rochambeau Adams had lived in and around Lake Minerva his entire life. 66 years, in fact. He visited the same fishing spot every week, without fail, frequenting a secluded lagoon, or the cove as he liked to call it. Jack would cast his line and wait for a bite. He continued to make these frequent visits despite the fact he was unable to claim a single bite in over 2 years, never once contemplating locating a new spot. After all, he liked to think it was his spot. Truth was, Jack was happy to just sit in his boat, sipping the night away, listening to the crickets. Although, strangely enough, whilst there were plenty of crickets around, Jack couldn't remember the last time he'd heard a frog or a toad offer up as much as a ribbit. Jack liked frogs and toads. He had done ever since he was a kid. He used to catch their tadpoles and raise them up before releasing them back into the myriad of tributaries that branched off from Lake Minerva proper. Jack could remember a time when the chorus of their croaking drowned out the chirps of the insects. All around him, pallid moonlight danced across the expansive blanket of black-blue water, framed on either side by smooth, sloping hills, beyond which lay much of Minerva County's more expansive farmland. Occasionally, one might hear a cow mooing somewhere off in the distance, or a horse neighing. As far as neighbors, they were almost alien. The fact that someone had to go out of their way to run into another human being around Lake Minerva was precisely the reason Jack liked the place so much. Seclusion was his friend. That and bourbon, of course, and maybe the occasional beer, sometimes. Scanning the water around his small vessel, Jack noted the calm veneer of the lake. There was no real wind about to disturb its glassy, reflective surface. Jack lifted his cap, wiping a thin layer of sweat from his wrinkled brow, before taking another swig of the harsh brown liquid. Jack recalled with much fondness his dad bringing him to the lake as a young boy, usually on weekends, but sometimes after school, so the two of them could fish together. That was another reason Jack was so fond of his little cove. He and his dad had claimed it all those years ago. He'd even proposed to his wife, Jenny, not far from where he now floated. Over 40 years ago. Still, just like his old man, his lovely Jenny was gone now too. Jack scratched his salt and pepper beard, gazing up at the night sky, silently taking in the incandescent specks of light hanging above him like fireflies. A shooting star caught his attention as it streaked across the black tapestry, bringing a thin smile to the man's weathered face. Jack brought the whiskey bottle to his lips one more time, stopping millimeters from his half-puckered lips as the gentle click, click, click of his reel sounded. It had been a while since he'd heard that noise.